Yeah, hi. Good morning, guys. Am I audible for everyone? Am I audible for everyone? Okay. So we'll start today's session. Today concept is the very beautiful concept and very easy concept as well. The concept name is the conditional statements. The concept name is the conditional statements. The concept name is the conditional statements. So before going to start today's session, we'll quickly revise what we discussed in the last session. What we discussed in the last session. So I will go through it and we'll quickly revise what we have discussed in the last session. So in the last session we discussed about the operators. So basically the operators are used to perform the operations by operands. We have the different operators like arithmetic operators, relation operators, logical operators, assignment operators, and I would say new operator, dot operator. Dot operator. So these are the operators we have in Java. Once again, I will check the live is going on or not going. So in the arithmetic operators, we discussed about the addition operator, subtraction operator, and multiplication operator, and I would say division operator, modulus operator. These are the different category. Binary, unary operators, increment and decrement. Increment and decrement. After that, we discussed about increment operator and decrement operator. After that, we discussed about the relational operators. So relational operators also we can call like it as the comparison operator. So in the comparison operators, like we have the double equals and not equals, less than, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. So these are the operators we discussed in the last session. And we have the logical operators. In the logical operators we have only three: and operator, and or operator, not operator. We have the truth table also. We discussed the truth table as well. After that, we have the assignments. In the assignment operators, we discussed about the equals, plus equals, minus equals, multiplication equals, division equals, and modulus equals. These are the operators comes under assignment operators. Next, we discussed about the ternary operators. Ternary operator also we call like it as the conditional operators. We will have the three terminals, three operands, so three operators. That's why we are calling like it as the conditional operator or ternary operator. Ternary operator. So after that, new operator. With the help of new operator, we can create the object. So new operator we discussed in the last session. And the operator, you can access the members of the class. So with the help of dot operator, we can access the class members like variables, members. If you want to access, you can able to access with the dot operator. Okay, fine. So we'll start today's session from the control statements. Control statements is very beautiful concept and it is very important, very easy concept. So what does it mean by the control statements? The first question, what does it mean by the control statements? So control statements meaning based on the condition we need to make the decision. Based on the condition we need to make the decisions. Got the clarity? Like what does it mean by conditional statements? Based on the condition we need to take the decisions. We need to take the decisions. Okay, fine. So we got about the conditional statements. And what are the conditional statements we have in Java? We have in Java total 5 types. The first one is simple if. First one is simple if. And second one is if else. And third one is if else if. Fourth one is nested if. Fourth one is nested if. And fifth one is the switch statement. Under the conditional statements we have the 5 statements. First one is the simple if, second one is the if else, third one is the if else if, fourth one is the nested if, fifth one is the switch case. These are the conditional operators we have in the Java. Okay, so now we'll start from the simple if. We'll start from the simple if. Conditional statement meaning based on the condition we need to make the decisions. Simple if meaning when the condition is true then the if block will be executed. Only this is the concern in the only positive statement. This is the concern in the only positive statement. So I will write the diagram for this simple if, then we will get the clarity. Like the flow diagram, I will write the flow diagram for this one. And this is the positive scenario. So program execution start from here. Execution start from here, and here we need to check the condition. We need to check the condition. If the condition is true, then it will execute the block of the statement. It will execute the block of the statement. Finally, the program got terminated. Finally, the program got terminated. So this is the flow chart for the simple if. This is the flow chart for the simple if. Flow chart. Normally, this is the only positive scenario. In the positive concern, whenever the program is start, when the condition, it will check the condition. If the condition is true, then it will execute the if block. It will execute the if block. I will tell the some psychological example. Like normally we have the car. Normally we have one car. So if you want to drive the car need to fuel. If the car have the fuel, then you can able to drive the car. If the car don't have the fuel, we cannot drive. So based on the condition, we need to make the decision. If the car have the fuel, then you can able to drive. If the car don't have the fuel, we cannot drive the car. We cannot drive the car. So this is the psychological example. This is the normal scenario. In the same way, in the same way, in the simple if also, like whenever the condition is true, then if block will be executed. Whenever the condition is, this is the only positive scenario. I will write the syntax for this one. I will write the syntax for this one. Syntax for simple if. How will you write the syntax for the simple if? First you should take the if block. If. Here you should take the condition. Condition, and from curly braces to two curly braces. This is the scope of the if block. This is the scope of the if block. This is the scope of the if block. If block means true block. If block meaning true block. When the condition is true, then if block will be executed. Here we have the set of instructions. We have the set of instructions. When the condition is true, then if block will be get executed. Then if block will be executed. This is the simple if. This is the simple if, only positive concern. Only positive concern. Whenever the condition is true, then if block will be executed. Then if block will be executed. Anyone have any questions about the theoretical part in the simple if? Simple if. Simple if. So I will execute this program, simple if, and we'll go one by one. So I will take new file, new .txt. I will mention simple if demo, simple if demo dot java. I will open my file. First step, public class name, simple if demo, and here we should take the main method, public static my name string aux string aux. Okay, here I will take int a equal to, I am taking some value. A 10 is the value. I am storing this 10 value in a variable. A variable. Okay, fine. So this is the syntax. Like we should take the if block, and here we should take the condition, and here this is the scope of the if block. This is the scope of the if block. Okay, fine. So here I need to write the condition. Condition whatever might be. When the condition is true, then if block get executed. If the condition is false, that is the second scenario. Now we are seeing only the positive scenario. I will take the condition a less than or equal to 40, or else I will take a less than 40, and here I will write the message like system dot out dot println, and here I will mention a value is less than 40. So I am written some dummy message here, some dummy message here. Here I will some dummy message, and here I will write one more statement, that is the program started system dot out dot println. This is the stop, So anyone have any questions? Like the program, the first statement is for the program execution is started, and we are initially we are taking one value a equal to 10, and we are taking the one condition. So condition is a is less than 40. So this is the true condition. Whenever the condition is true, then if block will be get executed. If block will be get executed. This is the positive scenario. So I am open command prompt. Command prompt will be open wherever the files is available. There you go and you can open the command prompt. I am going here and I will open the command prompt and I will execute the file and we'll see what will be the result. Control C, simple if demo.java. So the file has successfully compiled Java and simple if demo. If you observe here, the program is started and whatever the statement dummy message we have passed in the if block, the statement got executed and it got terminated. Now this is the positive scenario. If I will give the like negative, I would say instead of less than I will take the greater than, meaning this is the greater, I would say false condition. For example, I would say a is the less than is the valid condition, but a is greater than is the invalid condition. This is the false condition. So I will save the file, I will run the file and see what will be the result. The file has successfully compiled and if you observe here, so the program started and the program terminated. But whatever we have written in the under the if block not executed, because this is the only positive scenario. In the positive condition, you should go for the simple if. In the positive condition, you should go for the simple if. Whenever if you want to go the positive condition and negative condition, then you should go for the next one. That is the if else statement. So we'll see the flowchart for the if else and everything we'll see. Second scenario is if else. What is the flowchart for the if else? Flowchart. Simply we'll take one circle, here also one circle, and we'll take one star. Here you should take one box. You should take one box. Now the scenario is program get start here and it will check the condition. Condition is true. If block get executed and the program got terminated. This is the only positive scenario. And when the condition is false, it will goes to this way, meaning when the like condition is false, it will get executed the else block. And then the controller will be terminated. Simple if is the only positive scenario. In the positive concern, you should go for the simple if. This is the positive and negative concern. When the condition is true, then if block will get executed. When the condition is false, then else block will be executed. Oh, okay. What is the syntax for this one? Syntax for this one. What is the syntax? So syntax is similar, very easy. Take if the condition from here to here, this is the scope of the if block. Here you should take the else block, and I will write in this is the scope of if block, meaning true block, and from here to here, this is the scope of else block. Meaning this is the false block. When the condition is false, then this set of instructions will be executed. When the condition is false, then this set of instructions will be executed, and then program got terminated. Understand about the if else, the flow diagram and syntax. Anyone have any questions? Okay, I will go there and I will write the program. So take new file, that is the simple if demo. Take new file. So first public class should take here public static void main string here I am taking int a equal to 10 and int a equal to some value, another value I am taking b. Now I will follow the syntax. If here I will take the condition, and this is the scope of the if block. Here I will take the outside if block. The condition is I will take the false condition. So a less than 20, a less than b is the true condition. So we'll see like one or two statement, system dot out dot println. Here I will write the message is a is less than b. A is less than b. Okay, fine. So if I take the else, here I will take the else block statement. I would say system dot out dot println a is not less than b. A is not less than b. Okay, So if I compile the file and if I run the file, then what will be the result? A is less than B. Why? The condition is true. So in this case, condition is true, then this statement will be executed. This statement will be executed. But what my question is, this is the this is the both like positive scenario and negative scenario. If the condition is false, then else block will be executed. I will take instead of less than, I will take the greater than. So this is the condition is the false statement. I will control. I will save the file. I will open the command prompt. This is the new file. I will go here and I will open the command prompt here. Java C, and the file name is the if else demo dot java. Okay, the file has successfully compiled, and java if else demo a is not less than b. A is not less than b. You got that value. Whenever the positive concern, you should go for the simple f. Whenever the negative positive and negative concern, you should go for the if else. You should go for the if else. These two conditions you got it. Everyone got it. Okay, fine. After this, we have the third condition, that is the third one. If else if. So whenever you have the multiple conditions, in that time you should go for the if else if multiple conditions. I will tell the one example, then you get the clarity. Whenever you have the multiple conditions, then you should go for the third one. Okay, sir. What is the syntax for this if else if? What is the syntax? What is the syntax for the if else if? Syntax is, the first is the if block. Should take the if block. Here you should take the one condition. Okay. After this condition, from here to here, this is the scope of the if block. After that, you should take the else if. Here you should take the one condition. And from here to here, this is the scope of the if else if. After that, you should take the one more condition. Whenever the requirement have the multiple conditions, in that time you should go for the if else if. I will tell the normal scenario. For example, one person written the exam, 10th class exam. Like your program scenario is, the person get the score in between the 80 to 100, the person passed in the distinction level. The person score in between the 60 to 80, the person get the distinction, first class. I would say 35 to whatever it might be, 35 to 80. If the person get the score in between the 35 to 80, the person should be the first class. The person get the less than 35 marks, the person needs to study well, or should give the message like the person should be prepared well. This is the normal scenario. How will you write the program for this one? We have the multiple conditions here. First condition is the person should be, whenever the person should be get marks in between the 80 to 100, should give the distinction. Whenever the person get 35 to 80, the person get the score, should give the message like first class. Whenever the person get the marks less than 30, 35, then you should give the person need to study well. This is the scenario. So for this scenario, how will you write the program? I will write the syntax. No syntax. The person get 80 to 100 marks. In between 80 to 100, you need to display the distinction. 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 And the person will get 35 to 80. 35 to 80 is the first class. First class. Between. The person will get the 0 to 35. You need to display the message is study well. Study well or fail. Study well. So this is the normal scenario. In this case, we have the three conditions. This is the condition number 1, and this is the condition number 2, and this is the condition number 3. Condition number 3. So for this one, we need to write the program. How will you write? So I will write the program, then you will get the clarity. The person, like if else if is the file name, I will go there and I will type new file. Here I will type new file. I will mention if else if dot java. I will mention if else if demo. Whenever the requirement have the multiple conditions, then you should go for the if else if. If else if. If else if dot java. The first condition, you should take the class name, public class, if else if. If else if demo, and this is the scope of the class. Here you should take the main method, public static void main string aux, and here you should take so initially I am taking the variable, that is the marks. So int marks equal to the person, you can assume the person get the 85 marks. 85 marks. Okay. So now I am writing the syntax. Like if the person get marks greater than 80, greater than or equal to 80, and here I will write the and operator. And meaning and operator, and I will write marks less than or equal to 100. 100. Okay, I have written the condition. Now I will say write the statement. Here I will write the message is distinction. Distinction. Okay. Now I will take the else Here I will write the condition marks the person get greater than or equal to 35 and less than or equal to marks less than or equal to 80, less than or equal to 80. Okay, here I will write the some message, learning message. So that is system.out. First class, system.out. println we got the first class, so this is the learning message I have written. Okay, after this I have the one more condition, that is if else here the person get the score in between greater than or equal to 0 and the person get the score less than or equal to 35, less than or equal to 35. So this is the condition. Whenever this condition is satisfied, the controller will get executed this statement. What is the statement? Here I need to pass the some message. The message is the system.out. println, and here I will pass the message is the study well. So these are the multiple conditions we have. So whenever the multiple conditions we have, then you should go for the if else if. If I execute the file, if I run the file, then what will be the output? Initially I have taken the marks is the 85. I have taken the 3 conditions. Whenever the first condition, whenever the marks should be in between 85 to 100, if the like both conditions will satisfy, then if block will be executed. If this condition is not satisfied, then the next block will be executed. If this one also not satisfied, finally this will be executed. Now in this case, which statement will be executed? Now if I run the file, what will be the output? Distinction, exactly. I will save the file and I will go here and I will run the file. If else if demo distinction. Okay, so I will go here I will change 85 to 65. Now what will be the result? So based on the input, the result will be varying. Compile the file, execute the file. So if you observe first class, like if you give if I taken like 25, then what will be the output? Study well. Whenever you have the multiple conditions, then you should go for the if else if. Got the clarity about 3 conditional statements. Anyone have any questions? Once you got it now, can you please explain 3 conditional statements? Can you stand and tell? What does it mean by conditional statements? Conditional statement meaning? What is the meaning of conditional statements? Okay, what are the statements you have? What is the difference between if and if else? What does it mean by if statement? How will you write the program? I'm asking about if what is the syntax for the syntax? Syntax, man. Can you write the notes? Syntax, man. It is. So next we have the next statement is nested if. Nested if also very easy. Please consider. Listen, I will ask. Fourth one is the nested if. Fourth one is the nested if. Okay. What is the syntax for the nested if? Syntax for the nested if means one if present inside the another if. This is the if block. This is the if block. And this is the scope here to here. This is the outer if. This is the outer if. This is the outer if. And one if present inside the another if. One if present inside the another if. That is nested if. That is the nested if. This is the outer if. This is the outer if. And from here to here, this is the inner if. Inner if. Inner if. This is the syntax for the nested if. Nested if meaning one if now present inside the another. One if present inside the another. Normally one if block present inside the another. So this is the one if block, and this is the one if block. This is the one if block. This is the inner if, and this one is the outer if. This one is the outer if. Whenever one if block is present inside the another if block, then you should go for the nested if. You should go for the nested if. You should go for the nested if. Like here I will normally I would say int for example int a equal to, if I take the value 5 and from here to here, this is the scope of the, I would say this is the normal variable I am declaring. This is the if block, and inside the if block I will take the one more if block. One more if block. I will write the one more if block. This from here to here, this is the scope of the outer block. Scope of outer if. and from here to here, this is the scope of the inner if. Scope of inner if. Scope of the inner if. So I will write the program on, then you will get easily understand. Nested if is very easy. I will take one more file. Here I will take one more file, like nested if demo. Nested if demo.java. Public static void main. Here I will take the one variable that is int a equal to 5. I am initializing the variable. Here I will take the one if block, and here I will mention a less than or equal to 10. I have written the condition, and from here to here, I will say tabs. This from here to here, this is the one if block. Inside the one if block, I am taking the another if. And I will mention one more statement. So here I will take the some message, dummy message I will take. System dot out dot println. Here I will message outer if block. Okay. So here I will write the condition a equal to 5, and here I will write the message is the system dot out dot println. Here I will write the message is a is equal to 5. Okay. So we got the clarity till now. I have taken the one if block. Inside the if block, I have taken the another if block. If the condition is true, then this statements will be executed. If the condition is false, in this case, then this condition will be executed. What is the condition? Else block. In the else block, what will I return? Like a is not equal to. Whenever the a is equal to, this is the positive scenario. If the condition is true, meaning a is equal to 5, then this statement will be executed. If the condition is false, then else block will be executed. Here I will write, this case is a is not equal to 5. Okay, fine. So from here to here, the inner block has completed. We have taken the positive condition, we have taken the negative scenario as well. And for else block, we'll take the else meaning whenever the A is not whenever the controller checks the condition, whenever the a variable is less than, then controller will go inside the if block. If the whenever the condition is false, then controller goes to the else block, and then else block will be executed. Here I will write the dummy message like a is not equal to 10. System dot out dot println. Here I will write the message is a is not equal to 10. A is not equal to 10. So got the clarity? From here to here, this is the inner if. This is the outer if. Whenever the condition is true, then controller will goes to the inside the if. And inside the if we have the one more condition. If the condition is true, then this statement will be executed. In the inner if also the condition is false, then else block will be executed. In the outer if the condition is false, it will directly the controller will execute the else block. Nested if meaning inside the if ke andar if. So I will compile this file, save this file, and go the files, open the command prompt, nested if demo.java. Okay, the file has successfully compiled. I am interpreting the file. So outer if a equal to 5. If the condition is false, like for example, if I take here, then what will be the result in this case? No. In this case, here the condition is true or the condition is false. A holding the value is actually 5. We are saying the condition 5 is less than or equal to 4. The condition is true or false? False. If the condition is false, then which block will be executed? Else block. What the message we have? A is not equal to 10. I will save the file, go here and compile the file and execute the file. So A is not equal to 10. Got the clarity? Easy or difficult? You got it? So after this, we have the one more statement, that is the switch case. Switch case is very easy. I will show you. After that, we have the switch case. So switch case is very easy. We'll see. Switch case. Okay. What is the syntax for the switch case? So first you should take the switch. Switch is the keyword, and here you should take the some choice, some condition you should take here, and from here to here, this is the scope of the switch case. From here to here, this is the scope of the switch case. Here you need to mention the some choices, anything. Switch case is used to comparison between the two characters. switch case is used to comparison between the two characters. Comparison, switch case is used to comparison, for checking the comparison. So choice is the variable, and under the switch case I will take in case 1, and here I will write in system.out.println. I will simply write the shortcut SOP, system.out.println. Here I will mention case 1, and here I will mention case 2, SOP. Here I will pass the message in case 2, and third one case 3. Here I will mention the SOP in case 3. So normally syntax for this one is switch case from here to here. This is the scope. Here you should take the some statements. Here you should pass the some variable, and the variable will pass the some condition. Wherever the comparison is equal, then that block will be executed. I will write one example. Int choice equal to 3. 3 is the value. Got the clarity? 3 is the value. We are storing 3 value in the variable of choice. Okay. Switch. Small case. This is the keyword. Here I am giving the value. I am giving the variable here. Choice is the variable, and from here to here, this is the scope of the case 1 is to SOP. Here I will pass the message in case 1. Terminated. And second one, case 2 is to SOP meaning system.out.println. Here I will write the in case 2. Okay. And third one I will write like this. In case 3 is to SOP in case 3. So what will happen here? Basically, what will happen? Normally, choice is the variable. Variable holding the value 3. Value 3. The controller switch case is used to comparison. Whenever the comparison is equal, then that block will be executed. The controller first it will check 1 double equals to 3. 3 is the this value, 1 is the this case. This is the equal or not equal? It will check the comparison. So I would say 1 is double equal to 3. No, it is not equal to 3. Okay, this got terminated, and then the controller will go to the next line. 2 double equals to 3. Like 2 is equal to 3? No. So this one also got terminated. Then the controller will goes to third one. 3 double equals to 3? Yes. So the controller will execute the third line. Got the clarity? Switch case is used to comparison between the two characters. Comparison. Here the choice is the variable, variable holding the value is 3. Whenever the value here is the same, then that block will be executed. Then that block will be executed. Okay, I will write the program and show you. I will go here and CMD, no, not CMD, I will take the file. The file name is switch demo. This is the class name. Here I will take the main method. Args. Here I will take int choice equal to 3. Int choice equal to 3. Okay. Here I will start write the switch case. Switch. I am passing the variable here. Choice to here. This is the scope of switch block. Here I will write the case 1. Case 1 is to, I will mention the system dot out dot println. I will pass the message in case 1. In case 1 condition. In case 1. Okay, in the same scenario, I will take the 3 cases. I will take the 3 cases. Case 2 and this is the case 3. Here I will take the case 3. Rename, and this is the case 2, and this is the case 3, and this is also case 3. This is also case 3. This is also case 3. So if I compile the file, if I execute the file, then what will be the result? Then what will be the result? Third statement will be executed. Third statement will be executed. Will cross check once. Java C and switch. Demo.java. So the file has successfully compiled. Java switch demo. So in case 3 executed. In case 3 executed. But if I write the program, we have the some issues. What are the issues? For example, instead of 3, I will take the 1. I will take the 1. I will save the file. I will go there and I will compile the file and I will run the file. Okay, compile the file and I will run the file. Java switch demo. Java switch demo. If you observe here, what is the output is coming? Like 3 cases is executing, but my necessity is not like that. My requirement is not like that. My requirement is only whenever the comparison is true, that statement will execute it. But in this case, all the statements will be executed. All the statements will be executed. That is not my necessity. These two are not my necessity. Only the thing, whenever the condition is true, then that statement will be executed. But in this case, if you observe, all the statements got executed. All the statement got executed. So to avoiding that issue, we'll have the break statement. We'll have the break statement. So break is the keyword. With the help of break statement, you can avoid that one. Break statement meaning, I will tell you. For example, we have the break statement. So what the purpose of break statement? What the break statement will do? First, the controller will check the comparison. Whenever the in this case, instead of 3, we are taking the value 1. We are taking the value 1. So the controller first will check the comparison. Like a equals to 1 or not. Okay, equals to 1. Then if you not use the break statement, after this all statement will be executing. That is not our necessity. That's why we are using the break statement. And what is the purpose of break statement is, whenever the comparison is true, then the controller will get transformed into outside the block. Outside the block. The controller don't enter into the next cases. That is the purpose of the break statement. Whenever you use the break statement, whenever the comparison is true, the controller directly transform into the outside of the block. Outside of the block. For example, if you take the instead of 1, for example, if you take the 2, what will happen? Under the 2 statement, we don't take the break statement. Then if you use the 2 value, then 2 cases will be executed. So to avoiding that issue, we will use the break statements. Got the clarity? Purpose of the break statement. Can you ask right now? The value is how much right now? Okay, the value is 1. So we are taking the value is the 1. The controller first goes to the case 1. Actual comparison. How it will compare 1 equals to 1. So this is the true or false? This is the true. Then the controller what it will do? It will execute this statement. If you use the break statement, then after this execution of this statement, then the controller transformed from here to out of the block. If you not use the break statement, after this all statements will be executed. That is the issue. But these 2 statements are not required. In our case, these 2 statements are not required. For that purpose, we are using the break statement. The purpose of break statement is, whenever the comparison is true, then the statement will execute. Then the controller will transform from program to outside the block. If you use the break statement, then whatever the requirement you want, the statement you will print. That is the purpose of the break statement. Got the clarity? So now I will go here, program, and I will use the break statement. Break is the keyword, and save the file. I will use here also. And I will use the here also. Save the file. Go here and Java switch demo. Okay, in case 1. Previous one, all the statements got executed. Now only one is it. Okay, fine. Now here what my question is, here we have the only three cases. Only three cases. For example, the value I am taking only 1 or 2, then it will be executed. Then if I take the value 10, then what will happen? Huh? If I take the three values, the controller will check the comparison. The comparison. Now I am taking the values 10. Now the file will be executed or not executed? Why it is not? Huh? Huh? So in this case, you should take the default value. You should take the default one. So whenever like the variable is not matched with the cases, then it will execute the default values. So we will take the default value. Default. System dot out dot println invalid phrase. Okay. So save a file and go here, Java C, compile the file, switch down. So invalid phrase. Invalid phrase. Whenever like in the cases is not specified, then it should execute the default value. Default value. So while writing the switch case, you should take the break statement is mandatory or optional. Optional. But if you want to terminate from this line only, then you should take the break statement. Break statement. The default statement is the optional or mandatory. This one also optional. Without the default statement also, you can compile the file, you can execute the file. You can compile the file and you can execute the file. But if you want like whenever the cases, all cases is not satisfied, then the default value will be the execute. The default value will execute. Got the clarity? I have taken the value is 10. So the cases we have only 3. But so at the time you should print the default value. You should print the default value. Got the clarity? Anyone have any questions? Total 5 statements. 5 statements are very easy, very important and very easy. Anyone have any questions? And so you can explain what you understand today class. I will stop the session.